But all right, so now it's time for the segment where I bring the show down because for some reason I just can't get it right this year, ladies and gentlemen. I went 1-3 last week. I got let down by the Chiefs. I thought they'd blow out the Raiders. Anyways, you don't want to hear about that. I went 1-3, bringing my season total to 7-13. So we got to get on the board here, folks. I got 4 more games for you this week to pick because, again, I never give up. I will always be in the fight. And producer Sean has been nice enough again to put my picks in there because with my old man brain, I always write this stuff down and forget where I put it. So my first game of the week was Patriots Browns. Now, the Patriots are coming off that drubbing of the Lions. They blanked them 0 points, which the Lions were the number one offense going into last week, obviously, and the Patriots shut them down with a third string quarterback, Zappy, my man. And I'm not sold on the Browns with Jacoby Brissett. Obviously, the Browns are favored in this game -3, which means the Patriots are getting 3. So I'm going to go ahead and take Bill Belichick and his Patriots with third string quarterback Zappy, because I'm not sure when Mac Jones is actually going to be back. But I will take them +3 this week against the Browns. Now, for my next game, Mr. Sean, we have Giants Ravens. Now, here we go, because here's the conversation that we have to have about this one. The Ravens are a good team. We know that. They've been in some tough ball games, and they've lost a couple tough ones. But they are going up against the 4-1 Giants. To me, this is a test. This is to see if the Giants really are legit. Are they going to be able to take on a team that has a good offense, a pretty decent defense, and of course, they're the underdog in this game. They're getting 5 points. The Ravens are favored by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Giants. I'm going to give Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, and those boys the benefit of the doubt this week. I'm going to go Giants +5 against the Ravens. So that's number 2. Number 3 here, Cardinals, Seahawks. Did anybody see Geno Smith play last week? Now, if you did, you had to be impressed with what that young man did. I know I was, and I've given Geno a hard time in the past, and a lot of us have, perennial backup. This kid doesn't have it, blah, 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 been in the league too long, whatever. But Geno's balling out, man. They gave him the ball over Drew Lock, and Geno has been playing well. He really showed that last week, especially. And they get the Cardinals. Now, to me, the Cardinals are one of those teams who I just don't know what's going on with Kingsbury there. They lose a tough game. They get this and that. They seem to be in it, but, they had that great comeback win against the Raiders. But nonetheless, they take on the Seahawks this week. And, of course, the Cardinals are favored by 2.5. But I'm going to take Seattle with the 2.5. I have a feeling Geno's going to come back out, and have another good game. He's, he really, in a sense, has nothing to lose at this point, I would think, because they've given him the job and they're letting him run with the ball. So I'm going to go with Seattle in this one plus the 2.5. Now, for my final game of this 4 games, of course, is Cowboys-Eagles. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You can see on the screen there that I put Cowboys +4.5. I like the Eagles. Yeah, again, we've all talked about our non-Cowboy fandom. But you have to respect what Mike McCarthy and the boys are doing there with Cooper Rush. As he said, David told you, he's managing the game, not as good as Dak could. But Cooper Rush, for the defense that he has, he's getting the job done. And that's what you want from a kid who's just playing in the meantime. Because I think we all know that Dak will be back when he is ready to go. But this is a test for the Eagles. They're 5-0, and they've had a couple of close calls themselves. And the Cowboys, I'm starting to at least believe with that defense, because that Micah Parsons and Diggs in the back, they're proving to be really, really tough on everybody. So I'm going to take the Cowboys plus the 4.5. So that's Nick's picks for this week. As I said, I'm a whopping 7-13 on the season so far. But I hope to turn that around this week with this as we sit here. Patriots recap. Patriots +3, Giants +5, Seahawks +2.5, and Cowboys plus the 4.5. So those are Nick's picks for this week. Tune in next week when you find out if I blew it again or do I become the hero.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.